Hi, I'm Stephanie Jaworski of joybaking.com. Today we're going to make berry parfaits. This is a quick and easy summertime dessert that layers fresh berries with cream. Now this recipe makes about 4 servings. Of course, it's so easy you could scale this recipe up or down. And you will need to start with about 3 to 4 cups of fresh berries. It's about 720 milliliters. Really depends on how generous you want to be. And you can use any type of berries. I'm using a fresh strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. And really, although I call it a berry parfait, you could use any type of fresh fruit you want. Just cut it into bite-sized pieces. And always, wash your fruit and then pick through it. And if there's any soft or moldy berries, of course, get rid of those. And then I'm going to add a little sugar, about maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons, depending on how sweet or how sour your berries are. So that's about 15 to 25 grams. And not only does the sugar sweeten the berries, what it also does is help the berries to release their juices. So my berries are pretty sweet, so I'm not going to put too much. And then if you wanted to, you could add a little, like either lemon zest or orange zest, just to add a little more. Of course, the zest means the outer skin of your fruit. Don't when you're grating it, don't grate the white underneath because that's kind of bitter. And I'm just going to add, maybe a teaspoon, just a little. And also, wash your lemons. If you can, buy organic. And then what I'm going to do is toss this. Now, if you're going to make your berry parfaits and serve them immediately, what I like to do is let the berries sit in the sugar for about a half hour, and that way that gives them time to release their juices. But if you could make these berry parfaits, ahead of time, like make them in the afternoon if you're serving them for supper, and then you could make they'll release the juice in the fridge, so you don't have to let your berries sit if you're going to do it that way. So there we go. And then for our cream, you will need a large bowl. Now, you could use a hand mixer like I'm using here. You could you can make this by hand with a wire whisk, or if you want to pull out your stand mixer, you could use that as well. And then you will need half a cup, 120 milliliters of heavy cream, or you may know this heavy whipping cream, and that's cream with a 35 to 40% butterfat content, which means that when you whip this type of cream, it will reach stiff peaks. And then we're also going to use mascarpone cheese, which is made from cow's milk. It has this really buttery, rich flavor, and it's silky smooth, like a real velvety texture. It adds a lot to this cream. You can normally buy it in 8-ounce plastic tubs. That's 225 grams tubs. And I find I can find in just your local grocery store or specialty food stores, usually in the deli section. So you will need, I don't know what I said, you need half a cup, which is 4 ounces, 115 grams of that. And then just a little vanilla, half a teaspoon, and a little sugar. I'm adding about 3 tablespoons, 25 grams of powdered sugar. Again, the sugar is really to taste. If you like it really sweet, add more. If you don't, you can use less. That's what I like about this recipe. It's really, you can kind of this is a master recipe and you can really just play with it. So what I'm going to do is beat this. Now we don't want it stiff peaks, we want it just really soft peaks. That looks pretty good. Now, this, especially if you use the mascarpone cheese, you will notice that you can overbeat it really quickly, which I often do. So what you can do is just add a little more of your heavy cream in there if you find that, and that'll take care of that. I mention that because I have done that a lot. So, and that's it. I mean, how easy is that to make? So once that's done, all you do is, so you'll need some glasses or bowls or whatever. I have like just a variety to show you here. You can use wine glasses and like all different types of pretty bowls. Or if it's just for yourself, you can just use a regular bowl. And what I just do is I put, it's a bigger spoon here, just put a few berries on the bottom, or as many or as little as you want. And then I add a little of the cream. Now, keep in mind, this is a really rich cream. And some more berries. Doesn't that look pretty? Now, if you would let the berries release their juices, you could kind of pour a bit of the juice over, just like that. And then if you want, you can just top with a little more cream on top. And then sometimes, you know, if you have some fresh mint in your garden, you just put a little sprig of mint on the top, and we're done. I mean, and it's such a great dessert in the summer. And let's give it a try. I must have that cream, my favorite raspberries. That is so good. I mean, you can't beat fruit and cream. I could easily eat all of that. Okay, now if you're not going to serve it right away, just cover them, put them in the fridge, and you're done. So enjoy. And until next time, I'm Stephanie Jaworski of joybaking.com.